Welcome back to another episode of the continuing saga of Bondo Betty. In the last episode, you watched us change the shifter bushing and the shift coupler, and when we went to use this flat force shifter that we've been using, although the shifting was improved, it did not make it 100%. Missing, finding the gears was rather difficult. Trying to find whether you downshift from third to second, you might go into fourth. Second was just hard to find, and so what we did is we ordered a new shifter, and inside this box is a brand new Scat Drag Fast shifter. So we're going to take this back to the garage and change that out for this, and then take it for a test drive and let you know what we think. And if we run into any problems along the way, I'll definitely let you know. So super simple to change out. You got two 13mm bolts, although mine has got a stud in front, probably because the previous person lost the bolt. And as you can see, we cut the tunnel open when we changed the bushing out. If you watch my previous video, that'll make more sense. Well, I gotta say, changing this out was super quick and easy. It didn't take long at all. You can see how it bolts in there. It's pretty solidly built little piece compared to this shifter. If you give me a second, I will show you more of this shifter right here. There you go. Basically, the reverse lockout mechanism is a spring. Doesn't really lock it out. It's just a simple couple of pivots. It's functional, kind of. The Scat Drag Fast is much more solid feeling. Okay, it has been a couple of days since we installed this Drag Fast shifter, and I've actually put a couple hundred miles on this thing, but I haven't had someone to hold the camera and help record this with me. I got Sweet Anna Tucker today, and so she's going to record the shifting pattern and how this works. Basically, what I like about this thing is that it will not go into reverse automatically. So you got to push the clutch in the course. So there's first, there's second, third, fourth, but it won't go into first without pulling the little lever right here. Okay, so or go into reverse without pulling this. So you pull that, push over, and go into reverse like that. And of course our back end's facing downhill. I don't know if you have to push the lever. You don't have to get it in there. To get into first, just push it over and push it forward. Now what I do find is that if you try to do a California stop, it will not go into first. And I've tried adjusting the bolts down here, and it kind of worked, kind of didn't. Fact is, you got to come to a complete stop. So it's over, forward, and you're in first. Works pretty simply. We're gonna go for a quick drive out of our neighborhood, around the block, and we'll show you a couple of shifting patterns. We're gonna just coast down this hill, and we'll be back with you in just a moment. Got a little fog down caused by the Monongahela River. It's just gorgeous. So we're in the same spot that in our previous video we were showing the shifting, and so we'll show you that. So there's first, and we'll just go through the gears. Effort it is, especially the 2-3 shift and the 3-4 shift. You got to get over on a main road to show you the 3/4 shift, but we'll do that in this video. It'll take a couple minutes to get there. But if you look up here, we got this corner that we're coming up to, so it requires the downshift into second. And of course our transmission still has synchronizing gear issues, so you kind of got to hold it in second if you're going to let off the gas. This is downhill from here, so it's a quick, easy 2-3 shift. Just let it coast around here. You know, at some point we'll rebuild an engine and transaxle and put it in here, but for now, it's just, we can deal with it. Look at that fuck.
There he is, right there.
Come on, girls. Get out of the way. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Chicken.
I'm sure they would get out of the road.
Nope, they're just all hanging out right over there.
Wow.
And chickens.
Let's do a quick through the gears shift. There's first. All right, here we go. Look over here on our left, we got the sunshine hole. That's a sad day for somebody. Ended here.
So you've put a couple hundred miles on it since you switched over to this shifter. How's it going into second gear, downshifting?
Oh, it's amazing downshift. Here, I'll show you again. It's, I'm going to slow it down here a little bit, but before you couldn't figure out what gear you wanted. Or now, it's just super simple. You just pull it back and push it over, and boom, you're in second. If you can keep it there. So there's no more third into fourth when you're looking for second.
That's nice.
And the shift from second, third to fourth is just, it's so intuitive. Here, we'll go through this again one more time on the video. Maybe not try to do a 0 to 60 run. But basically, it's sprung to go to the right. So just push it to the left, forward is first. You know, straight back for second. Let it go forward. Let it go. Push it up in there.
Nice.
Yeah, it's intuitive. It's quick. Kind of makes you want to drive the car faster. The downshift going third into first. Definitely no more going third into reverse when you're trying to find second gear, or first into reverse. That's happened quite a bit. Probably more so than trying to go into third and second. It's just a really effortless shifter. I really think it's big improvements in drivability of the car. The only downside, like I said, is if you are not stocked, you can't get it into first. You've got to come to a complete stop. It's just really hard to find first if you're trying to do a rolling stop. This car really likes to run in third gear on these type of roads. This is quite possibly the last time we'll drive Betty. It's supposed to snow starting tonight, so kind of planning on putting her away for the winter. Got a big list of things to do. We're going to do more work on the brakes. We're going to replace all the flexible lines. New brake shoes all the way around. Got seals to do on the rear axle tubes. Of course, we're going to go the wrong way on the one-way street.
It happens.
Because we want to face the car into the garage for the winter. There you go, Betty. It was wonderful.
Ta-ta for now.